Hey, so I'm about to head out to Columbia Springs to go to the monthly board meeting, and a lot of times when I talk about Columbia Springs, someone will say, "Oh, hey, Columbia Springs, I've heard of that place, remind me, where is it?" So I thought it'd be fun to take you along and give you a tour of Columbia Springs so you can see this place where I volunteer, and also see a place that you can come if you want to get a little bit of nature, even when you're still in the city. So come on. So here we're heading west on Highway 14. You might know of Columbia Springs as the Old Fish Hatchery, and that's exactly right, but there's so much more. Okay, right before I-205, we'll take the Ellsworth exit and wind our way down to the old Evergreen Highway. We're driving under I-205 here, and then there's free parking right on the left. And here we are. We parked in here, and then walked right over here. That's where the sign is. There's the hatchery over here. Right now I'm headed to the board meeting, so I'm gonna find it right here in this hatchery building. That's called the Swift Classroom. And you can see there's a bunch of hiking trails. So right after the board meeting, I think I'm gonna go around a little bit, go do the Heron Loop over here, and there's a great viewing platform over there of East Biddle Lake. The first building that we come to is the new Visitor Center. And then walk a little further and we'll come to the main hatchery area. And this is probably the area that you think of when you think of Columbia Springs. The hatchery was built in 1938 and it's still operational. The Department of Fish and Wildlife raises trout, chum salmon, and steelhead to stock local lakes. The hatchery building also serves as a classroom, and I'm going to stop in there now for my board meeting. All right, the board meeting's over, so now I get to go walk around the site a little bit. The first place I want to take you is to the Wetland Boardwalks. It's just to the east of the hatchery. This is where the students come to learn about water quality and macroinvertebrates. It's hands-on learning where they get to experience nature and practice thinking like scientists. Now we'll keep walking east along the site, and the first of the lakes that we come to is West Biddle Lake, where there's a fabulous wildlife viewing platform. If you come for one of the guided hikes or a birding workshop, you'll get to stop here to take in the sights. Just to the north of the lake, there's the Cordwood Classroom, and this is where students get to learn about forest ecosystems and get to use microscopes and other scientific tools to study insects. And then here's the Outdoor Classroom, and this is where kids get to study forest decomposition and the nutrient cycle. It's hands-on environmental education. Now we'll head down the trail to the east end of the property. One thing I love along the trail are all the interpretive signs. They're perfect for a self-guided hike. When I brought my parents to visit Columbia Springs, we had a good time hiking the trails and reading all the signs as we went along. And if you've got a keen eye, you'll spot some hidden artwork carved into the tree snags along the way. I still spot new carvings I never noticed before when I hike around. So I've wound around West Biddle Lake. I'm at the far end, and it's such a pretty evening, and I've got a little more time, so I'm just gonna go up this spur right here. It's about 1/8 of a mile, and I'll be at East Biddle Lake. Let's go. We get to take this brand new bridge up to East Biddle Lake, thanks to the hard work of a team of volunteers from Hewlett-Packard. Here the trail winds through a meadow called the Donor's Grove, and you can see lots of newly planted saplings, all planted by volunteers. This is East Biddle Lake right behind me. It's one of my favorite places to bring people when we come touring around Columbia Springs. Now we'll head back to the parking lot and complete the loop around West Biddle Lake. There's two trails at the west end of the property. I really like to take these trails if I've come to go trail jogging or if I've got a really busy day and I only have a little bit of time before the board meeting starts. You can join one of our guided walks or come on your own time and bring a friend. There's two things I'd like you to do. One, come visit. This is a gorgeous site and it's open every day, dawn till dusk. You can come for a hike. You can come for a trail run or come for one of the special events like Kids Fishing Festival or Family Nature Days or Stewardship Saturday. We'd love to have you. Two, please consider giving for Give More 24. We can use your donation to support this site, and we can use your donation for all of the environmental programs that Columbia Springs offers the community. Thanks. Give More 24 is Southwest Washington's Day of Giving. This year it's on Thursday, September 19th. I put a link in the description of this video and hope that you'll take part in giving too. Thanks so much for watching.